Hello. Hello, everybody. How's everything look? Let me check. Alright, Twitch is up. Restream is up. YouTube's behind. Yay! As usual. But hello, everyone. I'll say hi to everybody on Twitch first. We have Ryan, David, a Trimposs, and Marcy. Hello, you guys. Hope y'all are doing well. Crispy Bacon. So Calm. Blue Max. Hello. Steven, Doku, The Grid. Ryan, Anthony, Tiffany. Kira. Mark showed up recently. To Dragonfire, Potato Chip, Chicago. Hello, everybody. Hey, Concept. Welcome. Steven says, looks good, sounds good. But hello, hello. Yes, it is now midnight. You know what that means? That means today, brand new Midnight Hunt magic set comes out. I figured what better way to celebrate the release than a midnight release party for Midnight Hunt, so that's why I'm here, of course. Going to be checking out some of the new products. We have half a case of collector boosters. We also have a draft booster, a set booster, and a bundle. So that should be the approximate order we go through. I do want to start off with the collector boosters, but a Trimposs donated $35 says, this is certainly a special occasion when Liliana hosts a live stream. Thank you so much, Trimposs. Really do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. And also, I may have to lean in closer to the screen a little bit more than usual, just because, of course, can't see too well, so I usually have my glasses, but we'll have to lean in a little bit. Hey, Surfer, Ramp Rats, Matt, and Billy, welcome. Sunny B, welcome, welcome. Stargazer as well. But yeah, excited to check out some of these new products. I've only checked out pre-release kits so far. I've seen some of the singles, actually. We've done some pre-sales on TCG Players. So I've seen a decent amount, I think, of cards from collector boosters, but I'm really excited to see more of the showcase cards, both the black and white legendaries, and then the ones that look more artistic. But I'm really excited to see what we can find. Now, we haven't seen any regular Ren and 6s. We've only seen the stamped pre-release promo, so hopefully we can find a Ren and 7. I keep saying Ren and 6, but anyways, I have the playmat out because I really like the little floating pumpkin. These came in not too long ago. I figured to go ahead and put a new one out for the stream, but of course in store we do have some playmats. There's another really cute one with a bunch of pumpkins and then the Planeswalker logo in the center, and then there was one that looked like a vampire. Those are the only 3 Boss Man gave me, but I figured to use this one just because I like the floating pumpkin. I also quasi-decorated. I have a little pumpkin on the shelf. And I have these little ghost lights, but I don't have batteries. But this is a little string of cute little tiny ghost lights. I hung them up. Hopefully I'll bring some batteries for tomorrow. So that way in tomorrow night's live stream, of course, our Saturday night personal breaks, should be able to have that on. It'd be cute. Ruben asks, when are you guys getting Star Wars Chrome Galaxy? Chrome Galaxy came out towards the beginning of the month. We're all sold out, Ruben. They're all gone. We got them at the start. Anthony says, my daughter was trying to figure out why you look different. No glasses. Yes, no glasses. And Acorn, I don't wear contacts. I don't like anything in my eyes. It just, it doesn't feel good. So that'll. I'm not no contacts gang. Just squint gang. And then Dragonfire says I'll be going to my first live draft tomorrow. I'm stoked. Hey, have fun at that, Dragonfire. And then Acorn says I'm the same way. Worn glasses whole life. Doku asks if it's Saturday night or something. No, it is Friday midnight release party Midnight Hunt. That'd be fun. But yeah, so the Grid says these cards are beautiful with the harvest styles. Yeah, I do like them. I've seen a couple of them. Seen a couple of them out of the kits, and hopefully we see a lot more here tonight. We also, I believe, got in some kits, so I may list them. May put them up on the website tomorrow. Although I do want to have a shorter stream on Saturday, just because there was an online concert I wish to attend. One of those online K-pop concerts, so it starts at like 2 a.m. So I want to get out of here by like 1:30 tomorrow. The queue isn't that bad at the moment, so hopefully it stays that way. So I don't want to put like a ton of kits on, then you guys go ham on the kits. Epicenter Gaming's here, and so is Feechin. Hey, you too. David says, agreed, don't like anything in my eye. Well, except my eye, of course. And Trimposs says, your hair is gorgeous. Thank you. I'm so happy it actually cooperated today. It took a lot of product and moisturizer and all kinds of stuff. Well, conditioner and stuff, but yeah, it does look nice tonight, so it's good. Marcy says, thought you were going to take a few days off. The 6th, October 6th and October 8th, I will not be here. Should be back on the 9th, you know, unless there's any kind of emergency, but I should be here for the stream on the 9th. And then Ryan wants to know if there'll be any naked flying tree men or throat bananas in these products. We don't know, Ryan. We'll just have to wait and see. But yes, I'm excited to get into these products. So, the Grid says we would go ham on the kits. Yeah, so I might wait till next week. Or maybe just put up a couple. We'll see. Because people have started picking up a lot of... I actually have to add to the queue personal break queue documents on the website. We have sold a couple more Bowman Chrome boxes. Now, those don't take too long, but we're starting to get some more orders in. So it's not like the world's smallest queue, so might not list a ton of kids. Tiffany says, I got used to contacts, but they're not for everyone. My dad tried and couldn't do them. And CB Baseball Card Collector says, hi, Ellie. Hey, welcome, welcome. Ryan says we need an MTG meme. I agree. But anyways, we came here for Liliana. We came here for boxes. I think the way to get started here is with that half case of collector boosters. So interesting, I like the neon colors, you know, the orange, the neon green, and the purple. Not sure why those colors were selected for the collector boosters, but I like it. They're very bright, very vibrant. I like it when they have a different style from the rest of the products. And also something I noticed about the packaging, now they all have the little indicator there for what type of product it is. So these, of course, say collector boosters if they'd focus. And then the other side of the box explains what a collector booster is. So that's interesting. And I also noticed, of course, the size of the set boosters is now normal box size. There's no more of that weird puffy slanted inner on the bottom to poke them up, and then the foldable thing that never stayed up. They're just regular box sized. Again, on the side does say, you know, there you go, set booster. What's a set booster on the back? And then, you know, draft boosters have the same treatment. The bundles also have, you know, the little, does it say what is a bundle? It says what a bundle is. Probably somewhere, if I had to guess. Probably just on the back. But I do like the little strip that denotes what product it is. I mean, of course, I already know what everything is, but I like it just visually. It's appealing for them all to be kind of lined up like that. So that's something new. Not sure if WotC is going to keep it like that for future releases. I would hope so. You think if they switched to something, they'd keep going with that for a while. And then Acorn asked if the bundles have the all-black basics. That is a very good question, Acorn. I was planning on doing the bundle last, so we'll find out a little bit later. For More Perfect America says, yas, MTG opening. And Undead Saints fan says, this time I get to catch this cosplay. Hey, welcome, Undead Saints fan. Shrimpball says, interesting look for the sats. I'm assuming in reference to the collector booster. It actually reminds me, there's a play mat on pre-order. It's the only mat that had a picture for the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. And it has like a similar color scheme to that. Very bright, like, you know, neon. So that was, I think, the mat that's the Planeswalker symbol mat rather than one of the regular mats. Because usually they don't reveal what's on the mats. You just have to go in and order them blind. Just because, of course, if they show you guys what the mats are, you know, you can guess. You can be like, oh, that Planeswalker is going to return in this set. So that's why they don't show preview images for the mats. You just kind of have to order a bunch of them and hope that they look cool. This time they did look cool. I do like the Innistrad ones. Yeah, this is the new Renin 7. Undead Saints fan says there's a lot of misprints in collector packs. I believe Bossman showed me he pulled a card that was just blank on the front. So it does seem like, I remember we saw that a few times with Commander Legends. We had a couple of those discard cards. Maybe we'll see something crazy here this time. The Grid asks, MTG Adventures in the Forgotten Realms had gift bundles. How come these next sets don't have gift bundles? That's a good question, the Grid. Sometimes the gift bundles exist, sometimes they don't. Usually the ones that come like Q4 have gift bundles. So it's odd if the Crimson Vow doesn't have gift bundles. But I know Throne of Eldraine had gifts, Zendikar Rising had the gifts. Adventures in the Forgotten Realms had gift bundles as well. Not sure how they choose. Usually I think it's the ones that release around holidays, but that's a bit odd. Perhaps they just wanted to inspire more people to buy more Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Not sure why they select different ones. Alright, hey Bubba, welcome. And Konshpop says, MTG, the best card game ever. But anyways, I am excited. I do want to get started on these. I hope you guys are as... Now, Acorn's getting spoilers, says just Googled the lands and the bundles are just normal lands. Come on, Acorn, we're ruining our surprise. And then Undead Saints fan says, for Crimson Vow, we need a vampire cosplay from Allie. I don't think I have anything. I don't think I have anything for that. But Crimson Vow also does not have the word midnight in the title, so most likely no midnight release party there. Thought it'd be a fun little special occasion for this set. And Jedi Hunter Crispy Bacon says, Aliana Midnight Party. Thankfully, I don't have to work tomorrow. But anyways, if you guys are ready, I'm going to go ahead and jump on into these collector boosters. Excited to check out these brand new cards, as of course releasing today on the 24th. Let's jump on into them by snapping us into the corner. And here's that full view of the mats. I'm covering up the pumpkin. Oh. And here's a little pumpkin. Trimpa says, you're going to wait to post these cards at TCG. I know prices are usually high the first weekend. We had stuff up, I think, since Tuesday. This stuff is just going to be for in the shop. Just because I think we need to replenish the in-store binder. Of course, people will be buying singles in the morning. So I think everything that's going to be listed already has been listed for Midnight Hunts. I think those went up on Tuesday or so. But yes, getting started here with the collector boosters. Hey, Steven with the $5 super chat says, you look absolutely gorgeous, Allie. Have a wonderful stream. It's 5 a.m. for me. About to go to bed, but again, have a wonderful night. Hey, thank you so much, Steven. Yes, go get some sleep. That's very early. Go get some sleep, Steven, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you for dropping by, and we'll catch you next time. The Grid says, Crimson Vow I'm pumped for, even though vampires are still strong in the set. Winston says, you look great, Allie. Thanks to the stream. Hey, thank you for watching. Andrew says, I went 2-on-1 at my Midnight Hunt pre-release last night. Had a blast. Good to hear it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get started here. Box here. First box. I was going to say pack number 1. I'm like, we haven't even opened up the box yet. Dan says, me, I'm going to go to bed out early. And Allie says, nah. No. Come hang out with us. Dan, no sleep. Steven has to go to bed, though. For Steven, it's 5 a.m. Dan, what time is it by you? Undead Saints fan says, sleep is for the living. Well, that's very convenient that you're Undead Saints fan. Alright, we got some flipping around to do here. Interesting. For Dan, it's also midnight. Very cool. Henry says, staying up late to watch will be worth being late to work tomorrow. Oh, no, Henry, don't be late to work. Our foil basics. These are gorgeous. I love them so much. Hey, Sarah, welcome. Overgrown Farmland, foil rare. Ghoul's Night Out. It's from the Commander decks. Light Up the Night. Extended Art Rare. And showcases and a borderless Teferi who slows the sunset mythic. Then we have Lyre, Disciple of the Drowned. Showcase mythic. Burb token. And Zombie. Alright, so let me just move everything a bit higher on the mat. For mythic, foil, mythic foil, mythic foil. Rares. Yeah, but the borderless lands. Alright, I think I have enough space for everything, but if I need to, I'll adjust. Acorn says, first time I've seen upside down cards in a collector. Interesting. Ryan asks, I'm doing personals. Not tonight. These are just openings to the shop. Do have some recorded breaks on the schedule for regular daytime later, and then we do have some live boxes scheduled for this weekend as well. Ghoul Caller's Harvest. Eloise, Nephalia Sleuth. Commander Mythic. Patrician Geist. Old Stick Figures. Non-foil. Showcase. Foil Rare Showcase. Sarith, the Viper's Fang. Our token. Alright, I think I may actually have to combine the showcase piles, even though they're different types, as I won't have enough space otherwise. Shrimp Boss says, so this set is primarily werewolves, and the next will be vampires themed from what I heard. And Acorn says that was the idea, but there aren't a ton of werewolves in this set. Jadar, Ghoul Caller of Nephalia, rare. We have Hostile Borderless Mythic. Graveyard Trespasser, Showcase. Unnatural Growth, Extended Art Foil Rare. The Grid asks if we have trouble on allocations for MTG. Typically, no. Typically, no. Hey, Prince, welcome. Prince Namor. Acorn says Unnatural Growth is a crazy card. These packs have Panini-itis. Intrepid Adversary, foil. Stalwart Pathlighter and Grafted Identity, Extended Art Rare. Liasa, Forgotten Archangel, Showcase. And Patrician Geist, Extended Art Foil. Andrew asks, Allie, what snacks are on the menu tonight? I was actually at Target earlier this evening, and I did find more Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. So those haven't been in the fridge that long, so hopefully, by the end of the stream, I'll be able to have one. Hopefully they'll be nice and cool enough. I checked before we got started, although they'd been in the fridge for about 2 hours, they still weren't very cold. It's a nice showcase to find. We have Tovalar, Dire Overlord. This card last time I checked is about $15. Overgrown Farmland, Borderless Land. I love these new land arts for the extended arts. They're so pretty. Hey, Rudy's here! Hey, Alpha Investment says I received 5 messages in the last 10 minutes that Aliana is live, so I'm here. Go, Ali. Hey, thank you, Rudy, so much. Really appreciate it. Rudy gets the new pinned comments. Acorn says people call them slow lands, but I think they are decent duels. Yeah, I remember seeing when they were first revealed, people were memeing that they should be called slow lands. But yeah, Trimposs, Rudy's over on YouTube. Welcome, Rudy. Love these new lands. They're so beautiful. Burn down the house. I love the art on this card, especially the one that's just in the house, just having fun. Hey, Blue Ridge Silverhound is here too. That's cool. Blue Ridge Silverhound also has a very large channel. Welcome, welcome. Sigarda Splendor, Extended Art. Gisa, Showcase. And Graveyard Trespasser, Showcase Foil Rare. Sarah says, what are you wearing tonight, Allie? I'm with my Liliana of the Veil cosplay. Henry says, Rudy and Allie in the same stream. You guys are the only 2 card channels I watch. Alan says, Allie, is this a brand new set? How many sets do they release every month? It feels like it, but usually every standard set is once a quarter. And then there's different specialty products sprinkled throughout. I think actually, is it what, November in which the next Innistrad set is releasing? But this set actually just released today. That's why Midnight Release Party here. This set releases the 24th. We have Spectral Adversary, Extended Art Foil Mythic, or second to the box. But it does feel like sets have been coming out a lot more frequently, especially over the last year. Primal Adversary, Extended Art Foil Mythic, and a Devil Token. Acorn says November 19th for Crimson Vow. Stargazer says the arts on these cards are sweet. I do really like, of course it helps that the theme is, it's Innistrad, vampires, werewolves, all kinds of, there's a lot of pumpkins and stuff. Of course, so it's really kind of a theme that I enjoy. So it helps, but I really do like the art. We have Smoldering Egg, that's the one that flips into the dragon. We did have this as a pre-release promo recently, but of course it was backwards, so I was like, I don't remember which card this is, but Smoldering Egg. Sarah asked if I'm wearing the boots. I am. I am wearing the boots. We have Overgrown Farmland. Alright, I'm going to have to combine the borderless piles. Candlegrove Witch Foil and Rite of Harmony, Extended Art Foil Rare. Hey, Scott of Oakland, welcome. But yes, Sarah, I am wearing the boots. You guys want to see boots in the bottom right corner? We have boots. I think this is a record. Took 23 minutes for someone to ask to see the boots. Well, and Sarah didn't even ask to see the boots. I volunteered the boots. But yes, I strapped myself into the boots. It didn't actually take that long this time. I guess I lost a little bit more weight because I didn't have to unlace all of it. I only had to unlace till the knee. Scott of Oakland says, dang, those boots look like a chore. They are. Trust me, they are. Why are there upside down cards in every pack? The Panini-itis is spreading to TCGs. Oh, you guys want to know something also that's funny? Upper Deck still hasn't dropped the checklist for the James Bond set. So if you guys are looking for singles, I hand-typed the base set. But we still can't list a lot of the fancier cards just because we don't know the rarity tiers. But Rites of Harmony Extended Art. I do like the art on this card. Ooh, that's nice. Look at that. Mythic Showcase here. Arlen, Pax Hope. That's a nice one there. And Arlen, the Moon's Fury on the back. Scott of Oakland says, what cards are you most excited for in this new set? I honestly still really haven't had time to just... I haven't even been able to log into Arena for months, I think. But I really enjoy every new set. I love looking at the new showcase cards, especially. I initially planned... Like, I do have a near-complete set of the Throne of Eldraine showcase foils. And I just haven't kept up with it. I wanted to just collect sets of every showcase. But art-wise, that's just what I enjoy the most. I love seeing, like, the special... Especially because it's themed to the set. So these are, like, the Harvest showcase. It has the lights. It has the little suns and the moons on the back. There's the black and white ones as well. I like those. Those are cool. But I do prefer, actually, the ones with the little festival border. I just like seeing those new cards and the different arts. And of course the lands are beautiful too, as the Trimposs points out. Acorn says, I did a couple Midnight Hunt drafts on Arena, did pretty well. That's good to hear, Acorn. Scott of Oakland says, I'm only looking for cards for Cube. Pithing Needle reprint. I was a little surprised to see that. I feel like we haven't seen Pithing Needle in a while. And Gorax the Tomb Shell. There's been a lot of mythics in this box. Rockfall Vale. Of the different new lands, this is the one that's been selling the best for us. Rule colors there, Rockfall Vale. And Memory Deluge. I wonder if we're going to get the other half of the lands in the next set, or if they're going to make us wait for something next year. Riodat says, morning from Germany, preparing for service in Alley Perfect. Hey, welcome, Riodat. It's been a little while. Hope you're doing well. Acorn says, I would imagine the others would be in Crimson Vow. I think they skipped the set when they did the temple. No. There was a land reprint cycle that I believe they had skipped the sets, which is a little weird because I think then half rotated out and the other half were legal. I wouldn't be too surprised if they're not in Crimson Vow, but I'd like them to be. Hey, Mika, welcome. Or Micah, not sure. Let me know so I can remember that for future times. Augur of Autumn. And Shipwreck Marsh. Hey, Yugi boys, welcome. Smoldering Egg, Extended Art Foil. Acorn says the set after is the Kamigawa, so probably different lands. You would think. Yugi boys just broke a case of Court Kings and did not hit a God card. Aw, sorry to hear that, Yugi boys. Ratchet just subscribed. Thank you, Ratchet. Alright, last pack of our first collector booster. This one's been pretty nice. Like I said, we did have that Arlen showcase and... yeah, the Arlen showcase and the Tovalar showcase. Ludovic Necrogenius foil, Shadowkin, Sludge Monster, Brutal Cathar, and Sludge Monster again, this time in foil. Alright, that finishes off our first collector booster. We'll do a recap of the collector booster stuff at the end. Undead Saints fan says, fingers crossed for Ren and 7. Jar Werewolf is now falling. Thank you, Jar Werewolf. Appreciate it. But for now, we'll just try and keep up with all the piles being straightened. There's so many piles, and of course I feel a little odd because I've had to combine some of them. I don't have enough space. Crazy Taxi says, I've seen a few of the collector boosts and I've seen one Ren and 7. We have only pulled a promo. We've opened up nearly a case full of pre-release kits, and the only Ren and 7 we've seen has been a stamped promo. We haven't pack pulled any Ren and 7s. We have seen a ton of Meat Hook Massacres, though, so that's a pretty nice mythic as well. This is also our first Arlen. The Showcase Arlen. Very nice card. But first Arlen that we've seen. Alright, getting into Collector Booster number 2. Acorn wants to see Ren and Stimpy. Scott of Oakland says that sounds like a secret lair. Eric says, hey, Ellie, just bought a Bowman Chrome hobby box. Can't wait to watch you break it. Yes, we've had some new Chrome orders coming in for tomorrow night. Very excited. As we did have some really nice stuff. I was so surprised. Like, actually, while I was hoping last night for the checklist to drop for the James Bond set, I actually went ahead and I had Bossman price out and I listed all of the autographs in color from the Bowman Chrome. I was surprised that it was just numbered to 99, but that Bobby Dalbec sold for $70. I was like, this is crazy. That's why I do prefer, I know some people just like autographs, but I do prefer the hobby boxes, as you do have opportunities rather, to find parallels and stuff, as compared to the HTA where it's just autos and nothing else. So, that would be my pick. If I had to buy a box of Bowman Chrome, I'd pick a regular hobby, but I know not everyone cares for stuff like that. Curse of Leeches, Extended Art Foil, and Burb Token, pack 1 again. Hey, Dragon Venom, welcome. Ryan asked if I opened 2019 Bond. I did. That was, of course, before the channel existed. We have very few singles left. But yeah, I believe we opened up a case or 2 of that back when it released. I think I saw you commenting you hit a silver card. Not sure on the rarity. Dragon Venom says boo with the $6.66 super chat. Thank you so much, Dragon Venom. Really do appreciate that. I also like the comment. That's funny. And yeah, spooky themed night here. Jadar, Ghoulcaller of Nephalia, Showcase. Primal Adversary, Borderless Mythic, or Extended Art Foil Mythic again. Weird that we've seen 2 of those. HTA only has autographs. HTA has nothing besides autographs. So yeah, they have parallel autographs, but they don't have base parallels. Like, it was a green to 99 just base rookie parallel of the Bobby Dalbec that sold for that much. Fateful Absence, foil rare. Smoldering Egg again. Old Stick Fingers. Rites of Harmony, Extended Art. A Bat Token. Hey, Seifa, welcome. Storm the Festival, Visions of Dominance, Mask of Grizzlebrand, Denick, Pious Apprentice, and Pious Apparition on the back. Wake to Slaughter. The visual on this card is just intense. Just breaking out of a coffin. Just waking up to go kill things. Elemental Token. Eric says, hobby box is the way to go in my opinion. I definitely agree there. Alright, almost finished with the left half of the second collector booster. We've been seeing some repeats that we saw from the first box. That Adversary, the Rite of Harmony. Well, let's see what else we can find. We found some upside down. We found Curse of Leeches, foil rare. Visions of Dread. Patrician Geist. Oh, I see Borderless something. Hey, there she is. Red and 7. Welcome. That's our playmats. Featured Pumpkin. Red and 7, non-foil. And Florian Voldaren Scion. Foil Showcase rare. We have found our first pack pulled Red and 7. Elkanon says, I've been burned on all my HDA boxes. Hobby is better for sure. Crispy Bacon says there's too many piles. Vorkov says upside down cards. What? Never saw that in all my years of opening boosters. Pithing Needle. Celebrate the Harvest. Primal Adversary. So many Primal Adversaries. Florian. And Memory Deluge. Extended Art Mythic, not foil. Extended Art Foil Rare. Fernando just subscribed. Thank you, Fernando. Appreciate it. Tiffany asks if 7 is the pumpkin. 7 is the tree, I believe. Ren is the person, and then the tree gets the number, I believe. Crazy Taxi is now following. Thank you, Crazy Taxi. Triskaidekaphile, foil rare. Can't Stay Away. Brutal Cathar, showcase rare. And Suspicious Stowaway, showcase foil rare. I'm gonna just put the Arlen up there. She's our only non-foil showcase mythic so far. Tainted Adversary, foil mythic. Moorland Rescuer, Hollowed Respite. Vadric, Ashtal Archmage. Sludge Monster, foil extended art. Acorn says, weird that the flip cards are backwards in this box, but only the common and uncommon. We did have a rare, the Curse of Leeches flip, backwards. Vinyl Dragon says, singles available on the website. We actually do have singles already available on TCG Player. That's linked down below in the description. So not on the website, but on our TCG Player store, we do already have a lot of Midnight Hunt singles available. I think we listed them on Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Should have been Tuesday. So the decent amount of stuff has sold, but we do still have a good selection to my knowledge. Ramcarolus, showcase rare, and Croaking Counterpart. Look, he looks like a little revolutionary frog. Like George Washington turned into a frog. Andrew wants to know when Titan Cards Alley playmats become available. That's a good question. That might be cool. Alright. Couple packs left here in Collector Booster number 2. Do actually have just a few left on the site, but we did actually put up some of the... We're able to get in a few more displays of the Tales of Aria Blitz decks. Ludovic Necrogenius foil. And we did put up a few on the website of the Lexi ones that I haven't signed them yet, but I will do signatures on them. And if you guys want like personalizations like, say, Allie, Wright, 2, Steven, or whatever on it, that is definitely an option there. I thought it might be fun, so people might want them. I thought it'd be cool. So we have a Bent Cornered Jadar foil. Look at that pack fresh PSA 10, guys. But Jadar, Ghoul Caller of Nephalia, unfortunately, with corners. Alright then. Interesting. Maze Windu is here. Hello, Maze Windu. Wake to Slaughter, foil rare. Hordewing Scab. Sludge Monster again. We're getting so many extended art Sludge Monsters. Liasa, Forgotten Archangel. And Tainted Adversary, extended art foil mythic. That's nice. Tainted Adversary foil. Alright, last pack here in box number 2. Grafted Identity. Crowded Crypt. Vanquish the Horde, extended art. That's a nice one as well. And another Tovalar showcase. Very nice pack here. And Burn Down the House, extended art foil. I just really like this card. I kind of want to keep it. The little devils in there. Is that one up there? Is the one hanging from the window? It's just so funny looking. I'll set that off to the side. I like it. I like that one a lot. All right, that finishes off here box number 2. Crazy, we have, I think, still some swamps. I think we've sold out of islands. We do still have some swamps available on TCG Player. All right. Of course, tidying up our piles again here before we move into our third and final collector boosters. Acorn says the burn down the house is under $1. Sweet. That's in my budget. I'm good. Henry wants a Niv playmat. I did actually have the Niv playmat come as a gift from Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter had it custom made. You know, what I would like is I'd like to find a company that can make plush, like little plushies. I'd like to sell little Niv plushies. That seems like a lot of effort, though. Dokushin says Allie's displaying her true evil side by stealing Burn Down the House, I suppose. Alright, so far we have 1 Ren and 7 borderless. We have 2 Tovolar Showcase Rares, an Arlen Showcase Rare, Extended Art Adversary, Tainted Adversary Foil, and a regular foil Tainted Adversary. So we've seen some really nice stuff so far. And alrighty, here we go. Here we go, pack 1, grabbing from the right side for some reason this time. Mace Window asks if I'm from Philly. I'm not. I am from Pinellas County, Florida. We have a Haunted Ridge, foil rare. Sigarda's Vanguard. Patrician Geist, we've seen a ton of those. Jadar, Ghoul-Colored Nephalia. Sarith, the Viper's Fang, Showcase Rare. Crazy Taxi's picking up some swamps. Very nice, Crazy Taxi. I'll get those packed up for you tomorrow. Well, today. Later. Seems like y'all want Aliana playmats. I did actually have... I like the picture I posted on Instagram of the cosplay. Maybe that would be a cool playmat contender. Ramcarolus. Another Tainted Adversary Extended Art. Ooh, look at that foil Renin 7 token. That's actually pretty nice. Little emblem there. No maximum hand size. Hey, Sue-Ann, welcome. Fateful Absence, foil. Mask of Grizzlebrand. Shipwreck Marsh. Liasa, foil. Thankfully, not all bent up like that last one we pulled was. What card was that? Jadar, perhaps? Yeah, the Jadar was all bent up, so thankfully the Liasa isn't. And that zombie token. Storm the Festival. Visions of Ruin. Can't Stay Away. Sigarda, Champion of Light. Showcase Mythic. It's our first Sigarda here. Memory Deluge, that is, I think, our third Extended Art foil Memory Deluge. I actually really like Sigarda's outfits and the arts on her Mythic here in this set. I was like, that looks like it'd be a fun cosplay, but I find it hard to actually track down I prefer to have the cosplay custom made. I don't have any talent in clothes making myself. So I'd have to buy it from somewhere, but I notice occasionally there'll be like a new cosplay posted on Etsy, but most of the time it's hard to find magic stuff. It's our third Pithing Needle. Malevolent Hermit. Jaren, Corrupted Bishop. Showcase Mythic. Sludge Monsters. So many Sludge Monsters. And Spider Token. Triskaidekaphile. Consuming Blob. Mythic. Haunted Ridge. And Croaking Counterpart, Extended Art Foil, once again. Brutal Cathar, Curse of Unbinding, Storm the Festival, Deserted Beach. I saw desert and I was like, desert. No, Deserted Beach. And Smoldering Egg, Extended Art Foil. Hey Chase, welcome. Hey Sermon King, welcome. Another Tainted Adversaries. So many here. So many. Tomb Tyrants. Hollowed Respite. Kovalar's Huntmaster. Burn Down the House. And Bat Token. Stargazer wants to know what the best microwave popcorn is. Pop Weaver, Act 3. Hey Juan, welcome. Whoop, run away. Wake to Slaughter. Curse of Obsession. Geist Flame Reservoir. Denick. And Enduring Angel, Extended Art Mythic Foil. Memory Deluge Foil. Sigarda Splendor. Look at her outfit. She just looks so pretty. I love like the green corsets with the green pants and then the whatever you'd call that floating stuff is. It's kind of coming off the waist. Just really cool looking outfit. Florian. And the Celestis Extended Art Foil Rare. Carl says, love your dark hair. Thank you, Carl. It was actually very cooperative tonight. I'm pleased. Pleasantly surprised, to be honest. Usually it's very frizzy, but whatever I did tonight actually worked out pretty well. Don't forget, you all on YouTube, if you're enjoying the show, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. I really always appreciate it. Spectral Adversary, Extended Arts Mythic. Slowgurk, the Overslime. And Shipwreck Marsh. Borderless Foil. And alright, last pack. Are we only going to find one Ren and 7 out of 3 boxes? Bloodline Culling. Light Up the Night. Suspicious Stowaway. And Curse of Shaken Faith is our final Extended Art Foil of the box. As Acorn says, one of each Planeswalker over 3 boxes. Yeah, not too many. Our first Arlen that we've pulled, our first Teferi that we've pulled, and our first Wrenn and 7, of course. We did get a ton of Tainted Adversaries, but we'll go ahead and check all that out once I straighten up all these piles and get on into our recap. Bobby says, do you know how many cards are in this set? Regular cards, so not counting like different image variations, you know, showcase and etc. There are 277 cards here in Midnight Hunt. So there are over 300, including all of the different extended arts and variations. But for regular cards in the set, 277. Alright, I figured I could just go ahead and put this stuff behind me. So let me move it, and then we'll get into a recap. Crispy Bacon says, as I said, too many piles. B-Day says, hi Liliana, nice to be here. Hey B-Day. Forrest wants to see a full costume reveal. Sure thing, after I clean off the mats here, I can stand up and show you guys. Hey Valkyrie, welcome. I won't go over regular foil rares just because there's so many. Separating out the styles of showcase foils. Trim Boss, there are 3 Planeswalkers in the set, Arlen, Teferi, and Wrenn and 7. That's it. Alrighty. Alrighty, so let's start off our recap looking at those borderless cards. We did have 2 foils, Overgrown Farmland and Shipwreck Marsh, out of the 3 boxes. And then for Mythics, we did have a Wrenn and 7 and Teferi borderless. And then for our assorted lands, we did have 1 Overgrown Farmland, 1 Rockfall Vale, 2 Shipwreck Marshes, a Haunted Ridge, and a Deserted Beach. Alright, moving on into showcases. We did have 1 showcase Mythic, Liar, Disciple of the Drowned. And for that other style, we had Sigarda and Jaren, non-foils. For the Harvest style, we had an Arlen showcase Mythic. And that does it for the Mythics. Showcase foil rares, we did have that Damaged Jadar, Liessa, and Florian. 2 Sareth's, a Suspicious Stowaway, and a Graveyard Trespasser for the Harvest style. Craig just subscribed. Thank you, Craig. And then I'll pan through these. I think just the 1 Gisa out of the 3 boxes, which is a little odd. One Overlord. Oh, 2 actually. 2 out of the 3 boxes. Very nice. Alright, moving into regular foil mythics, we did find an Intrepid Adversary and 2 Tainted Adversaries, which is nice. Then we also had 2 Tainted Adversaries, Extended Arts, 2 Primal Adversaries, and 1 Enduring Angel. So lots of Tainted Adversaries here. And for our non-foils, we had Hostile, 2 Spectral Adversaries, a Primal Adversary, and Consuming Blob. Alright. We'll go ahead and pan through the rest of these piles. We have our foil extended art rares. A couple memory deluges in there, which was nice. Unnatural growth. All right, the extended art commander cards. We did have 2 Eloise, 2 Kerbis, and 1 Gorex for the mythics. Then for our rares, we'll go ahead and pan through them as well. Curse of Obsession in there is nice. Alright, and that does it here for our collector boosters. Nice to see the Showcase Arlen. Nice to see the Borderless Red and 7. Was hoping to find more of both of those, but hey, I mean, we found at least one of each, so that was nice. Hey, David, welcome. Hey, Wiseman as well. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and tidy up a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna take the recycling out of the way, and then when I come back, show you guys the rest of the cosplay, and then we'll get into... We'll check out the set booster up next. Well, actually, can someone look and tell me in the description how did I order it? I know I started with the collector boosters, I end off with the bundles. Next up, should it be the set or should it be the draft booster? Let me know, and when I come back, I'll get into that. Alright, hang tight, everyone. Steven says set next. And Crispy Bacon says nice sounds coming from the cards. Alright, looks like everyone agrees. Set and then draft booster. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and take this off just because it's quite warm. Yeah, thank you, Trimposs. Dragon Callie as well, thank you. This is very nice and soft, but it does get very warm. So let me go ahead and just set this off. Off to the side. David says that's a cool mat. Thank you, David. Did figure I'd go ahead and use one of the new ones. And of course, the boots, which are a pain to get on, but also very nice when you take them off. It feels very fulfilling when you just unzip them. But, alright, next up, we all agree we're going to be getting into the set booster. I do like that they are normal size now. They're no longer those large boxes with all the extra space up top and on the bottom. So I do appreciate that WotC has slimmed down the packaging here. I guess that's also part of the reason why they decided to put the little title boxes on the actual physical boxes now. You know, just letting you guys know right off top the bat. Boom, there you go, set boosters. I did actually talk about that a little bit at the start of the stream, showing off the collector boosters, the draft boosters, and the bundle. It also has the little explanation there telling you what a set booster is. I do appreciate it. It looks more cohesive as well throughout the boxes. I do like it. I do like how they changed the packaging. Blue Ridge says, don't let her fool you guys. She's got jogging pants under that skirt. I do have little tiny shorts. I do have little tiny shorts under there. Charlie says, I want to play Matt the Overground Farmland. And then Trimposs asks if the boots are hard to walk around in. Yes, they are. The boots are. Just because I cannot bend my knees. Since they go up to the mid-thigh and they're very, very tight, I can't bend the knees. So it's weird when I sit down, too. My legs are just out. We might be transitioning to Liliana the flip-flop right now, though. This one doesn't want to get off my foot. Alright, hold on. Fusion says, I imagine draft boosters will be gone by the end of 2022. It's so weird, because to not crack draft boosters like we used to. When I first started working here, when I was my little part-time store credit, you know, just doing openings and sorting and TCG player, and that was about it. The first set that I helped Bossman open a lot of was Hour of Devastation. That was actually like a week or two after I started. So we were opening up tons of draft boosters and stuff, and it's crazy to see how draft boosters feel like they've essentially been like phased out. Like, you know, people just want essentially like fancy looking cards, which of course is understandable, but instead of just being regular foils like it used to be, now you got your extended arts, your showcases, all kinds of things. So the regular cards really don't, even if it's a really good card, the regular versions don't have too much value, so we just don't open. Like, even when on the channel, like, first set of videos we did was a whole case of Theros Beyond Death, and now it's just, you know, open up, you know, a set booster, a case or two, and then a bunch of collector boosters, and that's it for what we crack for singles anymore. Just, it's weird. It feels weird. It feels weird. Hey, Omar, thank you for the kind words, and welcome. Abracadaver says, dedicated cosplay. Sometimes cosplay hurts, but the pros trooper through the pain for the visual. Yeah. But from now on, I mean, I won't be needing to get up. So I was like, yeah, we don't need the boots anymore. They're off camera anyways. Acorn says they'll probably still make draft booster boxes, but it'll be hobby only and you can't sell them to people. Only in store. I don't know about that. I feel like there's no reason to stop from selling. It's just people don't ask really for draft boosters anymore. But alright. Let's go ahead and crack on into the set booster by snapping us into the corner. Do like the spooky wolves here on the cover of the set boosters. But like I said, I really do like that they've trimmed down the sizes. I always thought set boosters were quite obnoxious in terms of size. Hector is now following. Thank you, Hector. All right. Silly Crab says, I personally find draft boosts to be the most fun to crack. Hey, Patrick, welcome. Hey, thank you, Kenny. Appreciate the kind words. And alrighty, let's get started here. Set booster pack number 1. There's been some nice new additions to the list, like Herborg, a Tomb of Yawgmoth, and some other goodies. Wrangler is now falling. Thank you, Wrangler. Yeah, Acorn, the boxes are much thinner. The boxes are much thinner as well. Alright, the first pack does want to open. Alright, this is fun. I'm gonna try this side one more time. Hey, Austin. Now, the art cards are backwards. Okay, alright. That makes more sense. I was like, what? There's a token on the back. We have our non-foil. Basic. Alrighty, let's see what we'll find here. Starting off, oh yes, there's also now in set boosters, you do have the commander cards as well. We have Kyler, Sigardian Emissary, Commander Mythic. Got some showcase cards here. Liessa, Forgotten Archangel, Moon Silver Key. And our little token. Undead Saints fan says the full art lands are called Eternal Night lands. Ooh, very cool. And Acorn says, didn't know they put commander cards in there now. Yes, I think that's new here. Carl says I get my draft fix on Arena and pack opening fix from set boosters. And Valkyrie asked if I made the cosplay. I did not. I purchased it on Etsy. Alright, there we go. Shrimpos wants to know if they use super glue in the packs. I think I'm just struggling. I think it's just me. Captain Earth just subscribed. Thank you, Captain. Champion of the Perished. And our foil. Alright, good night, Andon. Take care. Hey, Silly Crab. Triskaidekaphile and Morning Patrol foil. Reduce the memory. Why are there cards from Strixhaven on the list? We just came out. Geist Flame Reservoir, Phantom Carriage foil, and our token. There should be pull tabs, I just don't like pull tabs. Where the borderless cards only in the collector box. That's where you most commonly find them. You can find them in regular set booster packs and draft booster packs. They're just pretty difficult to pull. They are more prevalent in the collector boosters. Old Stick Fingers and Festival Crasher. Alright, good night, Kenny. Take care. And Fusion Media says they already have cards for Adventures in the Forgotten Realms on the list. Ugh. It's like, I know the list is huge, but come on. Shipwreck Marsh. Kessig Naturalist. Undead Saints fan, the set boosters have the art cards. The draft boosters do not. Oh, we have a foil forest. Visions of Dread. Commander. Graveyard Trespasser and Storm Rider Spirit. Crimson is now following. Thank you, Crimson. And Pokey Mimac is now following as well. Appreciate it. Sorry I missed your little pop-up. Trimposs asks if we sell a lot of common and uncommons. We usually have like 3-row boxes and people will dig through them. You know, 3 rows like per sats and people dig through them for stuff they need. But usually people are just flipping through the binders. Vanquish the Horde. Pestilent Wolf. Foil Mountain. Galvanic Iteration, Sun Gold Barrage, and our token. So just 1 card from the list so far. Almost a third through the box. It says it at the top now, Acorn. Like I said, they kind of rebranded the pack image and box images to include the little strips there now. But it does say up there 12 cards. Visions of Glory, Commander. Lord of the Forsaken is our first regular mythic. Hobbling Zombie and Soltari Monk from the list. Carl asks, what's the pull rate on gold signature art cards? Usually it's 1 to 2 per box. We have not encountered one yet here, but usually 1 to 2. Swamp Foil. It's our 3rd foil basic. Lind, Cheerful Tormentor. Mythic. Augur of Autumn, Geist Flame Reservoir foil rare, and Archetype of Aggression from Born of the Gods. Angel Fire Ignition, Bramble Armor. Ace Invicta, welcome. Did see some pretty cool stuff out of the collector boosters. We saw Showcase Arlen, Borderless Red and 7. Hey, thank you, Sinvicta. Hey, there's a regular Arlen. Nice pull. Arlen Mythic. Loyal Griff foil. We also found a lot of tainted adversaries in the collector boosters, which were nice pulls too. Visions of Duplicity. Hey, we have a borderless Teferi. Teferi, who slows the sunset. Sigarda's Splendor. And Hollowed Respite, foil rare. Trimposs asks if this will be the last week of midweek live streams. Nope, next Wednesday, O-Pee-Chee Platinum comes out. We'll be checking that out. Star Wars Bounty Hunters was expected to release this upcoming Wednesday as well, but that got pushed to the Wednesday after my birthday. So just the one stream next week instead of two. During the week, and then of course our Saturday night streams. Aquin says, LOL, more Planeswalkers in the set booster than the collector booster boxes. Deserted Beach. Tavern Ruffian, showcase foil. Vadrik, Astral Archmage, Burn the Accursed, foil. Abracadabra asked what my plans are for my B-Day. Nothing much. I mean, it's on the Monday, so I'll be doing a lot of stream mail, I suppose. Probably some more videos and listings. You know, the usual. Bye, Austin. Take care. Curse of Shaken Faith, and Startle foil. Haunted Ridge, borderless rare, nice. It's our second borderless of the box. Tainted Adversary Mythic and Unruly Mob foil. Alright, not too many list cards still in this box, just 3. Curse of Surveillance, Electric Revelation, and Cloud Key from the list. Not bad. Carl says, how do you feel about box toppers returning with Crimson Vow? And do you think set boosters of Crimson Vow, that box topper on top? I think it is box toppers in the set boosters coming up, right? But it'd be nice to have box toppers again. It's a little extra fun added to the boxes. Poltergeist says, I'm going to have to spring for that Haunted Ridge. Got that Castlevania vibe. Tovolar's Huntmaster. Dawnheart Rejuvenator Showcase Foil. Fusion Media says, your birthday is on a Monday. Please tell me it's not in 2.5 weeks. Not 2.5 weeks, it's actually a month. It's the 25th. 25th of October. Same birthday as Kaiba. That makes me cool. Trimpon says, isn't 5 list cards in a box average? I feel like usually we're seeing like 6 or 7, but I don't know if they changed the odds on list cards or not. It's a rotten reunion. Couple zombies just chilling. Dire Strain Rampage and foil Diagraph Horde. Suspicious Stowaway and Revenge of the Drowned. Acorn says, my birthday is 5 days after Allie's, so it'll be a stream night. Hey, Acorn birthday party stream. The Celestus, rare. Ardent Elementalist, foil. Still haven't seen any of the gold signature stamped cards. Suspicious Stowaway, showcase rare. Rockfall Veil, and foil, Tovolar's Huntmaster, showcase. Enclave Cryptologist from Rise of Eldrazi. Dawnheart Rejuvenator. Croaking Counterpart. And Celestus Sanctifier. Hey, Thought Vessel from the list. Nice. Fusion Media wants to see a Chandra cosplay. Memory Deluge and Blood Pact foil. Unfortunately, Fusion Media, I'm not committed enough to set my hair on fire for a Chandra cosplay. But getting close to the end of this set booster. Hey Tim, welcome. Ooh, foil forest. Denick, Pious Apprentice. Bounding Wolf, and Gate to the Afterlife from Amonkhet. Hey, thank you, Tim. Acorn says, do an Olivia Voldaren cosplay like Liliana, but black. Willowgeist, Nibblegast Intruder, foil. Victus says, I don't know, setting your hair on fire would be pretty metal. I don't like my hair, but I don't dislike my hair that much. Arlen art card. Still haven't seen any gold signature cards. Intrepid Adversary, Mystic Skull foil. Alright, last pack. Are we gonna have a box with no stamped signature? Ah, there it is. Nice. Danner Forest here. Last art card of the box. We do have that gold signature, so I'll go ahead and get that sleeved up after we finish looking at these. Hollowed Respite. Oop, a runaway foil. Who are you? You're a Mounted Dread Knight. Alright, so let's get that Danner Land sleeved on up. Ziggy did not have a signature card in their box. But alright. Go ahead and straighten up these piles, and we'll get into a recap. Did end up finding some nice cards from the list. I was a bit worried because we hadn't seen list cards very frequently, but we did pick up more towards the end. Also had a ton of regular showcase cards. Uncommons and commons. Alright, so we got some piles to look at. Really do like that Arlen art card. Not going to go through this pile, but I like that she's on top. Yeah, you aren't technically guaranteed one acorn, but it's usually 1 to 2 per box. Haven't seen a box without any, but Ziggy did have one, so that's unfortunate. But anyways, of course, in that last pack, Elena Danner here, Forest, was our signed art card of the box. Number 80 out of 81 in that set, for the art series cards. And also, for the first time, did have some of the Commander cards pack inserted. So, we did have 3 of the Visions, Dread, Glory, and Duplicity. Those are all rares. And 2 Mythics, Kyler and Lind. So 5 cards from the subsequent... Well, they were also releasing Commander decks inserted into the set boosters. We also had 2 borderless cards. We had a Haunted Ridge and Teferi, who slows the sunset. So 1 rare, 1 mythic. Foil Tavern Ruffian and Dawnheart Rejuvenator for common showcase foils. We also had a showcase foil rare with Tovalar's Huntmaster. Also a non-foil Suspicious Stowaway. And 2 foil rares, Geistflame Reservoir and Hollowed Respite. In terms of regular mythics, we had 4 Lord of the Forsaken, Arlen, the Pack's Hope, Tainted Adversary, and Intrepid Adversary. Let me go ahead and pan through all of our regular rares. Hey, thank you, Dave. Appreciate the kind words. Silly Crab opened 3 boxes and got no stamped art cards. Ooh, maybe they're increasing the rarity of those then. Yeah, used to it being 1 to 2 per box, but wow. That's interesting to hear. And then from the list, we did end up with a total of 7 cards from the list. We had Gates to the Afterlife, Thought Vessel, Enclave, Cryptologist, Cloud Key, Archetype of Aggression, Soltari Monk, and Reduced to Memory. With that does finish off the set booster here. Jeremy says, glad I could catch a little of the stream. Started a really awesome new job today. I'm absolutely beats. Have a great night, Allie. Hey, congrats on the new job, Jeremy. Hope it treats you well. And thank you for dropping by. Tripos says, interesting set so far, but I'm disappointed only 3 Planeswalkers. Oh, they're exclusive to sets and collector boosters. Cannot be found in the new Commander decks. That's new. Interesting. That's weird. So there's Commander cards in the set boosters that are not in the Commander decks. That is weird. Where were they? Here they were. Why would they do that? That's weird. And alright, pivoting into the draft booster. As compared to the set boosters, this one looks extra chunky. But yes, draft boosters still exist. Still exist. Ziggy says money, that's why they do it. It's still odd. Punished says they wanted to make new commander cards that wouldn't fit into the precons. Tenko's asked where the football cards are. There's a playlist on the channel of all of our football openings, so just checking out Magic tonight, Tenko's. Just checking out Magic tonight. And hey, Raphael, welcome. Alright, let's go ahead. As Invicta says, extra chonk booster. Let's go ahead and crack on into our regular draft booster. Oh, thank you, Trimposs. Alright. We got triple red and 7s on top. Hopefully we do find her in this box. Alright, here we go. Pack 1. Alright, double token. Alright, Curse of Silence. Showcase. Science and Reason, these actually do release today, the 24th. Foil, Candlegrove Witch. Grafted Identity. Hey Andrew, welcome. Checking out some Magic Midnight Hunt Midnight Release Party. Hey, thank you, Monster. Yeah, this is for the shop. These will be for in-store singles for later today. Ooh, we have Briarbridge Tracker, foil rare. Slaughter Specialist. For Science and Reasons, it's the 23rd. That's why I did Midnight Eastern. So my midnight. But yes, it comes out on the 24th. Tenkos just subscribed. Thank you, Tenkos. David asked why the blank cards. There's a lot of flip cards in this set, so they have... you can use this card to represent a double-faced card. So you can write out what the back is, so I guess you have it for quick reference. But that's why you have it, so you can write down the back side of whatever card you have. Falconrath Pit Fighter. I guess they changed it up too, so the pack arts are all the same. Interesting choice. So they're all Ren and 7s. Alright. The whole box is Ren and 7s. Mysterious Tome foil. Sigarda, Champion of Light. Look at her cool outfit. It's our first mythic. Galvanic Iteration. Jaren, Corrupted Bishop, is our second mythic of the box. Teferi Emblem. Spectral Adversary, so 3 mythics in a row here. Odric's Outrider foil. I'm also noticing the foils coming out of the draft boosters feel a little bit thicker. They have like an interesting feel to them. Denick, Pious Apprentice, Showcase Rare. Science and Reason predicts a Ren and 7 coming up. Saret, the Viper's Fang. Rare. Punish predicts in the next 3 packs there'll be a Ren and 7. Yeah, no art cards in here, Tiffany. We have a Haunted Ridge, borderless. First borderless of the box. Haunted Ridge, regular art. Hey, thanks for watching, Shannon. Yeah, bringing Lily back here. Can't do an Innistrad live stream without the Queen. But I'm curious what she's up to. Storyline-wise. Last time we heard of Lily, she fled, right? Then she was hanging out in Strixhaven, became a professor. What's she up to now? Curse of Leech's foil. Second foil rare. Florian. Buldarin Scion. A regular rare. Like, are we potentially going to see Lily back in Crimson Vow? Like, what's up? What's she doing? She decided to retire from being evil and just become a teacher. Ponder says she's happy teaching, it seemed. Okay, cool. But Vraska was sent to assassinate Liliana, right? So I don't know how long that's going to last for her. Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle. Needle. I didn't read the second War of the Spark book. I read the first one. I believe at the end, even though she turned sides, they decided she didn't turn fast enough. We got to hunt her down and kill her. No, I don't know. That was my first foray into magic lore. Was reading that book. And I was like, this is fine. It wasn't great. I didn't think it was as horrible as everybody else did, but I was like, I don't feel necessarily inclined to keep reading. Even though I do enjoy keeping up with the lore. In that instance, I'd prefer the Cliff Notes. Pumpkin. Love the little pumpkins. We have Fading Hope foil. Overgrown Farmland. Hey, Spider's Fury, welcome. Acorn says, apparently they invited her to stay a teacher full-time, and she now goes by Professor Liliana, and instead of trying to resurrect Gideon, she's trying to be a good person. That's good. Ghoulcaller's Harvest. But did the Guild Pack decide that they want to stop killing her? I don't know. I have Spider's Fury, I have. I did it at the end of the collector boosters, half case. I have taken off my boots, so I will no longer stand up on camera. Yeah, sorry, Spider's Fury. I already took the boots off. I could not feel my feet anymore. Liasa, rare. Science and Reason says I like to watch Magic Arcanum for the lore. Champion of the Perished. I like it. I like the name. Acorn says I have to imagine she'll reappear in Dominaria United. Maybe. I'm curious to see what that Brothers War set will be like. Of course, being a kind of look into the past set. Tovalar, Dire Overlord. It's a nice rare. Catilda, Dawnheart Prime. I don't think I've actually seen this card. Catilda, Showcase Rare. Alright, almost 2/3 of the way through here, this draft booster. Triskaidekaphile, rare. Gale Drifter foil. Old Stick Fingers. Rare. Hey, Paul. Welcome. Paul just got up for work. Have a good day at work, Paul. Shipwreck Marsh. Vanquish the Horde, rare. I think the Kamigawa set will be fun, Acorn. I'm curious to see what the showcases in that look like. I feel like they could do a lot of really cool stuff with it. And the, that one Undercity I heard has something to do with Elspeth. I don't know if that's true or not. But it looks like Ob Nixilis is on the cover art or something. Or some other demon. Revenge of the Drowned foil. Curse of Leeches. Acorn says, Streets of New Capenna takes place in a new world, an urban city setting with the special significance to Elspeth. All right, so that's where I got that from. City is built by angels, but now run by the 5 3-colored demon crime families, featuring their own keyword and gameplay style. I mean, that sounds cool, Acorn. I wouldn't say meh. I'm actually really intrigued for that. As Punich says, demon crime families and shard colors. Sounds lit. Storm Rider Spirits. Lord of the Forsaken, Mythic. 4th Mythic of the box. Alright, so averaging 2 Mythics per stack here. So let's see if we can find another 2 Mythics in these last 12 packs of the box. Acorn says, I wasn't a fan of Kamigawa. What, you don't want Sensei's Divining Top uncommon? It's crazy looking back at some older uncommons and being like, geez, that card's expensive. Like, how much was Divining Top when it, like, first came out? There's another really expensive, like, Aether Vial when it came out was like, what, like 50 cents? You know, looking back on these older cards being like, man, it's crazy. Roy Lewis just subscribed. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate it. Augur of Autumn. Geist Flame Reservoir. And it says Force of Will was uncommon. I wasn't aware of that one. Because Alliances doesn't have rarity symbols in color, right? So I was just like, I don't know what that is. That's good to know. Jeez. Bye, Wiseman. Take care. Angel Fire Ignition. You imagine imagine playing Magic when you're growing up and then not looking at it for like 15 years and going through your bulk box and finding Force of Will. Be like random uncommons. Ooh, we have Rockfall Veil. Borderless. Second borderless of the box. Fusion says, Force of Will was like sub $1 up until Legacy became a format. Speaking of Legacy format, in terms of other TCG's Legacy formats, you guys see all the drama going on with the new Pokemon digital TCG? Instead of PTCGO now, it's Pokemon TCG Live. And they won't have those vintage formats. So even though it's in the, when you sign up for the game, like the original, like the terms of service is like they can delete cards at any time. So none of people's like expensive Heart Gold, Soul Silver era stuff is transferring to the new game. And I know a lot of people are upset about that. Yeah, the Pokemon, the game, and now it's Pokemon Live. Pokemon TCG Live. There's like a new client stuff. But yeah, so they're still playable in the game, but they won't transfer over because that format's not. And there's also no trading anymore, which is weird. I haven't actually watched the announcement on it. I've just seen a lot of rage. I mean, I'm for one excited to see what it looks like, just because I hate the way Pokemon looks. I feel like it does not look good at all. Deserted Beach. I mean, you can't trade in Arena. You can't trade in Hearthstone, says Invicta. I only play Battlegrounds. I don't want to play regular Hearthstone. I just want to play Battlegrounds. Vandrick, Astral Archmage. Eccentric Farmer Foil. Curse of Shaken Faith. And we have not added any more mythics, so that whole stack there, the whole left stack of the box, had no mythics. Rip our dreams of a Renin 7. But only 4 mythics in this draft booster, so that seems kind of weak. Unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes with draft boosters. Alright, let me move this out of the way, and of course we'll get into our recap. Hey Baconism, welcome! G Sicky wants to know what's our opinion on the Midnight Hunt bundles. Not sure yet. That's actually the next product we're going to check out, and actually our final one here, the stream. So we're going to be checking out the bundle up next. So I have not seen what one looks like, haven't seen the die, the spin down rather. Haven't seen that little promo pack. But in this box here, did have this nice stack of foils. Like I said, I feel like the draft booster foils they feel different, they look different. Not sure what's up with that. And then there is our stack of showcase cards. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get into a recap. As I mentioned, this box unfortunately only had 4 mythics. We had Sigarda, Champion of Light, Jaren, Corrupted Bishop, Spectral Adversary, and Lord of the Forsaken. Also had 1 showcase foil, Candlegrove Witch. 2 showcase rares, Dennick, Pious Apprentice, and Catilda, Dawnheart Prime. 2 borderless cards, Haunted Ridge and Rockfall Vale. And 2 foil rares, Briarbridge Tracker and Curse of Leeches. And for our regular rares, let me go ahead and pan through this pile here. Did have a Vanquish the Horde, which is nice. Couple of the new lands as well. Tovolar, Dire Overlord. And that does it here for the draft booster. So like I said, was hoping to find more mythics than that. Maybe we'll pull a Renin 7 here out of the bundle. We haven't seen a regular one at all on the channel. We've only seen a stamped pre-release promo and a borderless from one of the collector boosters. Only seen 2 Arlens as well, a Showcase Arlen and a regular Arlen out of the set booster. So it's a little odd, Jisugi wants to know my opinion on the new Commander decks. I haven't actually looked at the Commander decks. We don't crack those open for singles, so I haven't experienced those. And I haven't been able to check the list of what cards are in them yet either. But I'm excited to go ahead and get into the bundle. I like checking out the new spin downs. I like checking out the foils. And Acorn already looked. It seems like there's just regular basics in here instead of those very cool Eternal Night ones. But the box looks cool. Looks werewolf themed. All right. So oh, it's a glow in the dark. That's interesting. The spin down glows in the dark. You have traditional foil and regular basic lands. 8, 12 set boosters. All right. So we switched over to having set boosters now here in the bundles. 2 reference cards, an alternate art foil, Triskaidekaphile in the box. So let's crack on into it. Alright. Yeah, Baconism. No full arts in the bundles. Although, looks like we have actually a pretty cool little insert here. Let me move this out of the way. Fusion Media says, so the commander cards are in the set boosters only. Set boosters and then the extended arts in the collector boosters. Alright, so here's our little poster thingy. We have the Moon of Innistrad and the Traveler's Prayer to Sigarda. Your first Harvestide may be your last. This was actually a bigger version of the little foldable poster inside the pre-release kits. And I want to show you guys what's in here. This actually looks pretty sweet. So Victor says, I love Niv's Halloween costume. Who knew she could look so human? Create your own mask by cutting up this sleeve, decorate it however you'd like, and then share it online. So you can make your own Harvestide mask out of this little insert. That's actually cool. Traditionally, festival goers wore their most colorful outfits to celebrate Harvestide. Children and adults alike wore handmade masquerade masks during dances and games. This tradition calls back to the nature masks worn by the hedge witches in ancient times. These masks are said to chase off spirits and devils. Should have worn a mask. Wouldn't have had your house burnt down. Very unfortunate. Alright, so you got some little leaves. You got antlers. You got some teeth, skulls, whatever this is. And then there's your regular masks. That's cool. That's cool. I like that it has that. Usually there's some sort of like extended art poster inside. But I like this one. That's cool. Make your own mask. Yeah, Jisuke, you cut out the mask and you can make your own little Harvestide mask. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at the box here. I believe this is the art on top of the set booster. Werewolf staring you down. I think that's the draft booster art. On the other side, so that's cool. Different product arts. Hey, 91, welcome. Oh, this feels weird. Ooh. I don't like the way this feels. Ooh, this has a weird texture. Ooh. It's not slimy. It feels chalky. I don't like it. It's probably whatever thing they use to make it glow in the dark. I don't like the way it feels. I do like the colors though. Halloween orange. A little bit of sparkle in there. Yeah, it feels weird though. I don't like the way it feels. Probably whatever glow in the dark material. I don't know if it'll charge up, but I'll put it on top of the camera. Maybe close to the ring light. Maybe it'll glow. G-Sicky says, shout out to you. You're one of like the 5 MTG channels I can tolerate. Love the content, by the way. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you so much. Alright, we have our packs. There's the 8 set boosters there. There's the packs of our basics, which I am going to actually go ahead and open on up because I don't know what regular basics looks like, as we've only seen those other times. We have the On Your Turn, How to Play Magic, Popular Formats, etc. Alright, let's put this little display thingy back in the box. Fun fact! Oh, I'm putting it in the wrong way. Fun fact! If you guys, this is actually what I used before putting all my magnetics in 3,000 count boxes, but if you have like a smaller collection or you just like the theme boxes, magnetics fit in here very nicely. This is actually how I used to hold all of my stuff. It was actually the Shining Fates fancy premium collection box that came with the 3, yeah, that came with the 3, like the Arceus and the other like boxes, and I used to keep all my my Star Wars cards and the magnetics inside these boxes. So if you want to store, these are very good for storage of loose cards, stuff, and magnetics. Top loaders will fit, but they're a little bit wide. But they're very good card storage boxes for a variety of different collectibles. Ryan says the boxes are great for storing mixed nuts and yogurt raisins. Trail mix! Innistrad trail mix. But alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our foil pack. Kasubi also says the die is edible. Take a bite. Rob, Alex wants to know what a magnetic is. I have something somewhere. That's a good question. Got some stuff over here. I got this little sketch card here. Matthew Hirons is from last year's Masterwork. It's actually a gift box for me from Bossman on Christmas. I opened it up, pulled a sketch of Moff Gideon. So, this is the card holder. It's made out of plastic, and it's called magnetics because the top closes. There's a different type that I do not recommend, but some people do like having screw downs. Those are usually older. But instead of being magnetic there, it's an actual screw that you tighten. The thing is, screw downs can get too tight and actually damage your cards. Gothic Torador is now falling. Thank you, Gothic. Appreciate it. So this is what a magnetic holder is. And they do fit nicely. I used to have, like I said, I used to have multiple of these little boxes filled with those. And then and they're just the right height, too. Just TJ says, can we see if the spin down glows? I'm charging it up there by the ring light. So I'll hope it glows at the end of the stream. I guess I could turn the light off, see if it glows or not. Not sure how long it'll take to charge, but I'll try. But anyways, we're zooming on our foils. Carl says, you, Alpha Investments, and Magic Mics are 3 great MTG channels, all out of Florida. Oh, very cool. Yeah, Rudy was actually here earlier. It was cool. I pinned his comment. Rudy lurks. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rudy. But there's the alternate R Triskaidekaphile. And let's look at the regular basics. Like I said, the average booster pack has those Eternal Nightlands, so these are the only, I guess, place to get the regular ones. There's a little scarecrow there in a pumpkin field. Skulls. Well, that's a cool mountain. Alright, so it looks like these 5 arts on rotation. Okay. I'll have to pick the plains as my favorite. Cute little pumpkin patch, the scarecrow. The swamp is cool, has some skulls, crows, ominous. That looks really cool as well. That looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. I don't know. And then the forest is also, it looks nice, but on closer inspection it has skulls as well, so it's a little eerie. A little eerie. Alright, and then of course this pack here will just be non-foil versions. Michaela Productions says, these look so cool. Huge fan from Toronto. Hey, thank you for joining us. So Victor says, no, the skulls are sweet. Metal AF. I mean, I'm not saying they're not cool. I like my little pumpkin patch. Yeah, again, here, going through it. Just those 5. Usually there's more types of basics, but since the standard lands in the sets are not this type of basic, I guess there's just the 5 arts. But those are cool. So then you have the 20 foils, 20 non-foils, and that alternate Triskaidekaphile. And like I said, we have made the switch. No longer draft boosters inside the bundles. So we do have the 8 packs of set boosters. So let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see if we can find a food chain, find an Ulamog, Urborg. Punish says, I love the pumpkins. Alright, the art cards as well, facing upwards this time, instead of the backs to us. Pithing Needle, an Unruly Mob foil. Nightmeister is now falling. Thank you, Nightmeister. 91 says, what do you think will happen to the Flart land foil prices? I think they'll probably go down a little bit as a lot of people crack, and then they should go back up. That is the same thing that happened with the Celestial lands from Theros Beyond Death, and those do fetch a healthy price. You know, a couple dollars a piece per foil. And then especially if you list in quantity, because it's easier if someone wants 20 foil lands, it's easier to buy from someone that has them a little more expensive, but they have all the ones that you need instead of like 15 different sellers. So. No, I think they'll hold. I mean, I personally like them more than the Theros ones. So I would think they'd be worth more long-term, but I don't know what the general consensus is on that one. But they should hold decent prices. They'll probably dip like this weekend, next weekend, but I think they'll go up over time. Silly Crab says, what's your favorite type of showcase in this set? I'm actually really enjoying the festival style. I like those. This style, I like the art style. It's kind of comic booky. I just think they're really neat. Florian, Voldaren, Scion. Oh, I opened the pack and then just didn't go through it. Weird. Okay, well, I'll fix that here. There's our art card. Got sidetracked by something, and I just completely ignored this pack. Dennis, Pious Apprentice, Showcase, Curse of Shaken Faith, Howl of the Haunt, and Blight Sickle from Shadowmoor. Savicta's like, I was wondering what you're doing. Deleting my brain cells, apparently. 91 says, I think they're the coolest full art basics. I really like the Hour of Devastation ones, but I'm just a sucker for Egyptian themed stuff. Like, I actually almost started playing Magic on my own, like, prior to the shop, like, being at the shop. Just because I was like, yo, there's Egyptian themed Magic cards with Amonkhet. I remember looking at Amonkhet packs. I was like, man, that looks cool. Like, that looks real cool. Augur of Autumn and Harvesttide Infiltrator foil. Harvesttide Assailant on the back. Ryan says, Allie has a poster of Egyptian-themed hotel eggs in her room. Now I crave eggs. We got a foil forest. Sweet. Field of Ruin. Hey, Arlen, this is a nice bundle. I always have pretty good luck with bundles. Lamholt Harrier. Savicta says, what's wrong with eggs? Nothing, I'm just hungry. And you can only get hotel eggs at hotels. And I don't know why, but anytime a hotel has free continental breakfast and they have scrambled eggs, I've been at a hotel that had like weird flat eggs, that no. But like hotel scrambled eggs are amazing. And obviously I'm not at a hotel, I can't have them. And Ryan brings them up every stream, and I'm like, I need my free hotel eggs, man. I need it. My body craves it. Joshua says, it's killing me. I'm building an Innistrad cube covering all 7 sets. I'm using the Eternal Night lands for basics, but I need 250 of them, so all the drafters can use them, costing me an arm and a leg. That's dedication, Joshua. Your friends better appreciate your cube. Because if not, I know people that will. They'll road trip to Joshua to play Innistrad Cube. Cigar to Splendor, rare, and Devious cover-up foil. Acorn says, I'm sure there's a video on how to make them hotel style. Honestly, I don't even believe that they're real eggs. I feel like it's just a liquid that comes out of a bag. But I like it. Hotel eggs have a specific taste. Like, I don't want to watch videos on food just because I feel like most of the stuff I like is just probably gross. And if I watch how it's made, I'll be like, ew, why do I eat that? Catilda, Dawnheart Prime. Duel for Dominance and Shivan Meteor. Got 2 list cards out of 9 packs, or 8 packs here. Savicta says, hotel eggs are premix eggs and the ones that come out of milk cartons. Oh, so they're like the, oh, they're like those protein egg things. The liquid eggs. My dad was into those for a while at some point. Interesting. Ryan has made a list of my top 5 favorite things. Mom, Niv, hotel eggs, dry oatmeal, and printing plates. I mean, that's not a bad list. Based on what I talk about, Hey, we have a signature. Look at that. Like I said, I got good luck with bundles. We found one in a whole box. Ziggy opened a box, got none. Someone on YouTube opened 3 boxes, got none. I got one out of a bundle. That's cool. Delver of Secrets by Matt Stewart. And a Foil Island. We had 2 foil basics here as well, right? No, just the one. Never mind. No, we did have 2. 2 foil basics. An art card. Two cards in the list. And Arlen. This has been a good bundle. Allie with the bundle hacks once again. How do I do it? I have no idea. We do have Haunted Ridge, Downyard Amalgam, or Drownyard Amalgam, and that does it. So, let me go ahead and straighten out these piles. That's actually pretty nutty. Pretty nutty bundle here. Like I said, we had an Arlen, we had an art card, we had 2 foil basics. If this was my bundle, I'd be extremely happy with our pulls. So yeah, like I said, just the 1 mythic here. We did have Arlen, the Pax Hope. I did dab on you, Ziggy. We have the signed art card here. Like I said, Matt Stewart, Delver of Secrets. We also had a showcase rare, Dennick, Pious Apprentice. 2 cards in the list, Blight Sickle and Shivan Meteor. Yeah, Acorn, we don't list the bundles just because I don't want to have to pack up all this stuff. It makes the shipping cost a lot. So we don't typically list bundles unless they're very expensive. Like the Champions Path when we had those, the Modern Horizons 2 bundles. Usually bundles are $40 retail. I don't know if because they changed the set booster if the price went up, but usually bundles are $39.99. And they'd cost like $15 to ship, so it's like, eh. Harvestine Infiltrator foil. Which is why there's the option when I do list bundles for the no bundle, and it's cheaper. Because it's a lot less effort. For our regular rares, we did have Pithing Needle, Florian, Curse of Shaken Faith, Augur of Autumn, Sigarda Splendor, Cadilda, and Haunted Ridge. We also had 2 foil basics, Forest and Island. And for our other foils, didn't have any foil rares or anything, but of course 1 per pack, as expected with these set boosters. With that does it here for the set booster. Like I said, very fruitful. Very fruitful. And then TJ just wants to see if the spin down glows. So I have been attempting to have it charge up here. It's the wrong way. And then, based on the back of the box, it says that it should glow green. So let me turn the light off. Hey, it glows! I'm actually surprised. It's not a lot, but it also wasn't lit up for very long. There's a hall light. Let me turn that off. We have entered the spooky zone. Hello. I can't see anything, but this is actually cool. I don't like the way it feels, like I said, but it actually glows pretty well. Especially since it really wasn't charging for very long, so that's actually pretty sick. Look at my face is illuminated by the light of the monitor. Hello. Spooky Aliana. I like the way the flecks glow, too. That's cool. It looks sparkly. You can see which side was under the light and which side wasn't. So you definitely gotta, when you're cooking up your spin downs, you gotta spin it. As Valkyrie says, hello darkness, my old friend. You guys can have magic games in the dark. When would you actually have the spin down glowing? It's not while you're playing, right? But as Tiffany says, it glows pretty well. It does, it does. Tiffany says, unlike Funko Pops that are supposed to glow in the dark. See, the thing is with the Funko Pops is you have to charge them under a black light. Flashlight. Or a special UV flashlight, and then they go really well in black light, but yeah, Funko Pops, it's like you have like a bunch of steps to get them to glow. I think my light is a little too bright. I think that's better. That's a little bit better. Akron says, when the power goes out and you want to play Magic. Silly Crab says magic by candlelight. That sounds good. Just don't. Guys, if you're playing magic by candlelight, don't burn down the house. Ha ha ha, I'm hilarious. Juan says just to flex on friends, be like, yo, does your die glow in the dark? Mine does. But with that bundle, like I said, a pretty good way to go out here. Pretty way to go out here, as we did find some nice cards. But that was our last product they had for us tonight. It's just Acorn because of the weight. I mean, if it's in Florida, it's not much. But, like, if it goes to, like, California. Which it feels like anytime someone orders something that costs a lot to ship because it's heavy, it's going to California. But, yeah, so we just don't list the bundles. There's really not really a margin on bundles after shipping, so we just don't. That's why if it's anything that's expensive, we'll list it, like the Modern Horizons ones, the Champions Path one we had, the Celebration stuff. I don't know how much we're getting, but maybe have some of those on the site, the Pokemon Celebrations Anniversary stuff. Maybe. We'll see. Yes, Tenko's the Liliana of the Veil cosplay. Hey, Charles, we're actually just finishing up here the stream. Joshua says, burn down the house joke. Is Bossman here? Because that was a top-tier dad joke. No, that's just me. That's just yours truly. Alright, the more I've touched this, it feels normal. So I don't know if it was just some kind of, like, spray on it. But I feel like this feels normal. I've touched it enough that whatever weird surface thing was, it's good now. Yeah, unfortunately, Charles, we're finishing up here. This was our last box that we had. We'll be checking out more Midnight Hunt, though, later today. I have a couple personal breaks. Let me actually go ahead and open the window. Later this afternoon, we do have a Flesh and Blood Tales of Aria First Edition booster box to check out. That'll be fun. Then we also have a collector booster and a set booster for Matt, and then a collector booster for Jim Mac. And then we do have a couple more boxes on Saturday night as well. So not done with... Yeah, Acorn, that's the thing, is the Magic and Flesh and Blood comes out on the same day. It's a little weird. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but the same day. But yeah, so I'll be checking out the Flesh and Blood later this afternoon. And then, of course, the other stuff. Acorn says, I would have moved it if I was Flesh and Blood. I don't know. It feels like Flesh and Blood has a lot of ex-Magic players, not necessarily both. But I'm curious to check that out. Of course, I did have my own exclusive spoiler. Got to check out that Lexi Blitz deck, which if you guys are interested actually on the site, I have a limited amount. I think there's like 2 left in stock. Just because we didn't get too many of them. I did put up some Lexi decks if you want a signed Alley Lexi deck. You know, so this is where the preview came from. What's your price on Tales of Aria? We have up a case at $175. Probably slightly less in store just because of the shipping. G Sicky says, thanks for the hype. Good luck on your opening day. Hey, thank you for watching. Silly Crab says, bye, Ollie. Thanks for the great stream and cosplay. Let me go ahead so you guys can see my face again. I'm surprised my makeup isn't crusty. My hair looks nice, too. I'm very impressed by my hair. I have to reflect on what I did to it differently today to make it like this. But I really like it. And you guys can see the blue. The blue in there. Blue Liana. So Victor says crusty. Yeah, the ring light's hot. The ring light is hot. I mean, my under eyes don't look very good, but... Acorn says, your hair is getting really long. It is. It is. It's crazy if you guys were here on YouTube looking at the channel, like the thumbnail. It's like Aliana Chibi. It was when my hair was like this long. Well, it doesn't make it actually crusty, but it looks crusty. It's a saying, like, crusty makeup. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I get very oily. I do. Which is why I have this little mini fan here. It helps. So Victor's judging me. Yeah, today is the official release of Tales of Aria. Yeah, so the first edition boxes, and then the Blitz decks, and then sometime Q4, so maybe like December, because it's supposed to be later this year, is when the Unlimited comes out. Hey, Windy City, you're just tuning in right at the end. Hit the Bong says, I was watching your reruns not even knowing you were on. Well, welcome. We're almost not on, so you can continue your rerun watches. Trevor says, plot twist, Allie is boss man, moonlighting as a cute cosplaying webmaster and YouTuber and employee to throw off those who wish to bring her empire down. But yeah, today's the full release of Tales of Aria. So that'll be exciting. Excited to check out that full set later this afternoon. Like I said, a couple more personal breaks of... I almost said Zendikar Rising for no good reason. But of Midnight Hunt, of course. But just because, of course, that is a pretty full schedule already, I was like, instead of recording a bunch of different videos, it'd be fun. Just go ahead and do a midnight release stream for Midnight Hunt. David says, Minifan and Tiny Knife are best friends. Oh, yes. Look at them. They're hanging out together. Cute. But Charles says, nice. I could pick up my pre-orders today. I was thinking the 28th. But no, the 24th. Yes, today. Today. Yeah, Trevor, Rudy was here right at the beginning. I pinned his comment. Rudy has stopped by before. Rudy has stopped by. Rudy has commented on a couple videos, and Rudy has stopped by in a couple streams as well. Steven says I'll timestamp it after the stream. Hey, thank you, Steven. Really do appreciate that. Really do appreciate it. But with that, I think that actually does it for me here tonight. It's a little after 2 a.m., so I need to go get some sleep. Because, of course, even though it was a stream night, that doesn't mean I get the next day off. Like I was just saying, I have several videos to get up this afternoon. And, of course, lots of Innistrad mail, etc. Trevor says, you guys are awesome. Magic YouTube game for life. Yes, I love it. I feel honored whenever Rudy drops by. It's so cool. It's like, I watch Rudy. This is so cool. Dragon Venom says, good night. Acorn says, good night. Have a good night, Allie. See you Saturday. But yes, that is it for me here tonight. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I know it was a very awkward time, but I feel like I haven't heard of anybody talking about midnight release parties since I was like in elementary school. Like when a new like super hype PS3 game would come out, there'd be like midnight release parties at GameStop. But I feel like I haven't heard anyone say midnight release party in like the last 6 years. But I was like, we're bringing it back. But yeah, so this was fun. It's always fun. It's always a pain getting in the Liliana cosplay, but I feel like it's always worth it. It's always fun. Once I'm in the costume, I'm like, yeah, this is nice. But actually getting into it, I'm like... But Steven says, yeah, digital killed those. I remember I went to one time. It was the midnight release party for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows at Barnes & Noble. And then I remember there's actually at Walmart, there's these like little Harry Potter wristbands. So we did like a Walmart tour at midnight, picking up all the different houses. Yeah. This is my bringing back midnight release parties. Sinvicta says, what was Tales of Aria's original title? Didn't it get renamed? I have no clue on that one, Sinvicta. All I know is that it's called Tales of Aria. And y'all saw it here first. Ooh. Exclusive preview here of the Lexi Blitz deck. I went ahead and unboxed that on the channel. If you guys missed that video, make sure you go check it out. It was fun. Oh, Tiffany did as well. Very cool. Tiffany, we're Harry Potter Walmart tour twins. I don't know where my wristbands are. But Charles says, my local game shop still does midnight release parties. Went to one for Midnight Hunt. Very cool, Charles. Valkyrie says, I want to throw a Harry Potter costume party one day. And Joshua says, I missed midnight pre-release, but I got to watch as always. Thanks. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. Tanko says, I prefer when you're wearing the Super Bowl shirt. I haven't worn it in a while. Next time I do a football opening, I can put that on. But yes, that is it for me here tonight. I really appreciate you guys watching. As I mentioned, very awkward time, especially being Friday morning. I know a lot of people got to go work and stuff. But I hope you guys all enjoyed it. So if you did and you're on YouTube, don't forget, go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, on Twitch, I guess you can go ahead and give a follow. That'd be greatly appreciated. But with that, we checked out 3 collector boosters, a set booster, a draft booster, and a bundle. So we got to check out one of each of the new products aside from the actual commander decks and the theme boosters. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will be back later today. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Tiffany says, I went to the party at Barnes & Noble and went to Walmart to buy the book. That's cool. Brandon asks, any baseball left? We do have Bowman Chrome on the site. And then Carl says, happy upcoming birthday. Hey, thank you, Carl. But yes, that does it for me here tonight. Good night, Spiders, Fury, Valkyrie. Everybody else, of course. Windy City, Steven, Oliver, Tiffany, Mark, Joshua, Charles, Tenkos, Brandon, Kraken, Ziggy, Sinvicta, and any names I missed, I do apologize. But that is it for me here in this one. Like I said, really appreciate you guys joining me here. Hope you had a wonderful time, and I'll be back later this afternoon, like I said, with some recorded videos, and of course, tomorrow night, Saturday night, 7:45 p.m., do have a mix of some more Innistrad Midnight Hunt, Yu-Gi-Oh! King's Court, Game of Thrones, Data Live from Weiss Schwartz, Bowman Chrome, all kinds of good stuff. So I hope you guys will join me then as well. That's it here right now. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care, and I hope to catch you next one. Bye. Twitch bonus content. Can't believe we only found the one Ren and 7. Bye, Dragon Venom. Good night, Paul Wall. Bye, Sinvicta.